Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rebuild the Capital. I think this will be the last episode, I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, just did some DLCs. I did the Pitt, and... Point Lookout. Point Lookout gives you nothing. Kind of expected. But I did find out, and I don't want to run through it again, but if you go into... okay, it's not there. Okay, if you go out and do the Anchorage expansion, Operation Anchorage, that becomes an investment as well. Found that out, but there's only one DLC at the moment that gives you an operation, I think two of them, and it's the Pitt. And right now I got Operation Emancipation. There's two different versions of this one operation. One for signing with Werner, which I did here. Gotta keep it. I gotta keep the. Gotta keep it consistent on my choices since I went with anti-slavery with this particular playthrough of Rebuild the Capital. So, Operation Emancipation, your recent adventure into the Pit, has created an opportunity for the Brotherhood of Steel to move into the area. With Asher no longer in command of the city, the Brotherhood may be able to secure influence over the area. Head Yeoman Robin has devised a plan to bring the Pit under the banner of the Brotherhood. Okay. Oh, so we actually go into the Yeomanry Command. Also, I think there's something like 5 or 6 more side quests that I might have missed, but they don't really result in very many investments. So, yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Robin. How are you, Sentinel? You want to speak to me about the Pit? Yes, that is correct, Sentinel. Given the recent turmoil in the Pit, now may be the time to bring the industrial center under our control. Our reports gather that things are chaotic in the city, so it will be difficult to capture it. But given your recent exploits in the Pit, you are the perfect man for the job. And? Okay, I'll head to it. I've already sent a yeoman to infiltrate the Pit. Her name is Ava. She can fill you in on what to do when you arrive. Good luck, Sentinel. Why is that so bright? Oh, it's because of little antenna there. That's why it's so bright. I wonder if that's connected to the mesh in any way. The light. Okay, we can get out of here. Well, I haven't been in here before, though.
Good to see you.
Oh, would you look at that? We're here. I love how the marker is telling me to just go somewhere. It doesn't even know what's going on. Also, I did have to let Eddie off. He basically disappeared on me while I was doing the DLCs. I think he's stuck somewhere in the Mojave right now. But, yep. In we go. Also, I lost radio at some point. And my whole crew is back at the base. I think I'll get through this without them. Ooh. Head to the Pit downtown. Ooh. And there she is. How do I get up there? Also, there's Werner. Yeah, I usually go with Asher because he has the best interest in everyone. Although both sides are very flawed because Werner just doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Anyway, I have to keep it consistent with the theme since I'm anti-slavery for the Brotherhood at the moment. Oh my god, it's Bingo. I heard his brother Bango and Bongo exploded somehow. I don't know what happened. So why is that light blue? There you are. Good to meet you, Sentinel. As you can tell, I'm staying undercover in these disgusting rags. What's the situation here? As you can guess, things are a bit chaotic here. That being said, the newly freed slaves seem to be enjoying their newfound freedom. As for Werner, he has a tight grip over the city and is tolerating minimal dissent from everyone. I doubt he is still interested in relinquishing his power over the city and its resources anytime soon. Although you could try to negotiate with him, I have a more potential candidate. Okay. Tell me your plan. A man that goes by the name of Noah, who stands out as the leader of the pit, or in the pit. He fought as a gladiator in the arena and won. He could have taken his freedom, but he refused to join with the raiders. He chose to instead stay with the slaves, and ever since then he's been a local hero. That being said, he usually keeps to himself and didn't play that large of a role in the recent revolt. Still, if anybody were to challenge Werner's authority, it would be Noah. Okay, I'll speak to Noah. Actually, we could try an invasion. You sure that's a good idea? Brotherhood invasion seems like the easiest solution, but the death toll would be monumental. And even after the invasion is finished, the cost of reconstructing the pit would be astronomical. Oh. It's decided the pit will be scourged once more. What? I'll talk to Werner first. You say so, Sentinel. You could probably find him wandering on the streets somewhere, pretending like has something important to do. Don't be surprised if he refuses to speak. Like I said, he's a man who cares about keeping his power and wealth. I doubt he would want to share it with the Brotherhood. While I'm sure this should go without warning, please don't kill him. It'll send the entire city into chaos before I can try to put on a more subtle approach for changing power in the pit. Oh, look at the man. He's just right there. Oh, there we go.
Hey, take a load off.
I've come to talk to you about an alliance with the Brotherhood. What? No, I'm not going to submit to the goddamn Brotherhood of Steel. I just overthrew one power armor-wearing maniac. Why the hell would I want to invite more into the city? Oh. Nah, I don't like Werner. Anyway. You trying to do scare me? Piss off, I got work to do. Oh no, he refused to speak to me. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I'll be back. With an army. Keep going to the left, going to the left. Okay, we're here. Yeah, I want to see what that route does. Full on, take it all down. Hey, Sentinel, how's everything going? You refuse to negotiate. No surprise, he's got this whole city under his thumb. Can't blame him for not wanting to give up his power. Thankfully, not everyone in this city is infatuated with Werner. I have a plan that we could use to our advantage. Okay, I'll speak with Noah. I'm actually gonna make... Well, actually, can I speak to her again about it? Okay, I'm gonna make a save here, because I think I want to go down both routes, just to have them both recorded. Also... Oh, that is a way up. Completely forgot.
Morning.
Oh, you're the dude I noticed walking around, not shooting anyone. Okay. That's who was just sitting around. I forgot to find out who he was. He was just sitting there, not doing anything. Ooh. Wait, why is this all marked as owned? If the person who owned it is dead. Yeah, he's right here. Oh my god. Not stealing if he's already gone. Alright. Let's just talk to Noah, I guess. Yes, can I help you? Wait, I recognize you. You're Werner's right-hand man, aren't you? Helped him overthrow Asher. Wow, the great emancipator here in the pit, in my presence. What an honor. Usually when people thank me, it's lit with a little less sarcasm. Well, you have to excuse my tone. I must be wonderstruck by your heroism. Whoops, hero of the pit, something like that. What about unleashing hordes of monsters onto the street? Was that on your schedule? Revolutions are often violent, and the raiders deserved it. What's the point of a revolution if it destroys half the city? If it floods our street with those deformed monsters? Were once our loved ones. What was the purpose of a revolution against the reign of one tyrant if it only ushers in another one? I had my own plan for freeing all the people from the pit, both raider and slave. Oh, whoops, but thanks to you it was undone. Oh, what would you have done? I had contacts in the raiders who lived in Uptown, former slaves who won in the arena and joined the ranks as the ruling class. They may have left the steel mill, but they never forgot their past or their brothers in bondage. We attempted to plan a coup against Asher and joined together, slave and raider, against the tyrant in his tower. Our plan was patient, precise, and one that would have unified everyone in the pit. But Werner's brash and bloody revolt has left half the city in ruin, with the slaves still toiling away. Ooh. "75 speech, you can either dwell on the past or strive for the future. I'm giving you an opportunity to exact your own revolution." Let's do this one. You talk like what you would have done here can simply be ignored, like all those lives meant nothing. I guess you're right, we need to fix the situation. What's the plan to overthrow Werner? First step is to get Medea on our side. She's the mother figure here for the majority of the people. Her support is crucial. I would speak to her, but the last thing we need to do is raise suspicion in case Werner notices. So you'll have to go convince her. Good luck. Your armor looks very interesting. Okay, her door is right there. Let's see if I can parkour down. Kind of. I thought she was named.
We're all indebted to you for setting us free from the... Now the rest is... At least we're...
Okay, I want to talk to you about changing the leadership in the pit. Listen, I know Werner isn't the nicest guy around. I certainly wouldn't call him noble or honorable the way some people want a leader to be. But he's the reason the pit is free. Well, you also, but Werner had been working to free the pit for as long as I can remember. I'm not sure what the future holds for the pit, but I would be lying if I said I necessarily wanted Werner to play a role. But all that matters now is formulating a cure for Marie. No, I should say from Marie. And I think a change in leadership is just too risky right now. Ooh, we got two options. We won't find a cure in the sad excuse of a lab. We can help. You care about Marie and finding a cure humanely, then you'll help me. I feel like these shouldn't be 60, but somewhere like 70 or 80. Must be something I can do. Yeah, we'll just employ the scientific one because they harp on about both. We won't find a cure in the sad excuse of a lab, but I can help. You don't think I understand how difficult or impossible all of this is? Trust me, I do realize finding a cure to the Trog Plague in this shack is a long shot. But you are right. If I really care about finding a cure, then I should reject my offers, or any offers of improving the likelihood of that happening. Okay, if you can increase the likelihood of developing a cure, then I will accept your offer and help you push Werner out. Ooh. Also, he's stuck. This chair doesn't have him exit the right way. Hello again. I convinced Medea to join us. Okay, good. We can now start confronting Werner directly. Won't be an easy task to kick out Werner. He has amassed a large cult in his since his recent revolution. Regardless, his reputation as a saint is not going to last forever on the high of that revolution. And I think I have a way of expediting the removal of everyone's rose-tinted glasses. Okay. What's your plan? We need to convince everyone that things can get better with Warner out of the way. Convince them that there's more to life than this place. Best way to do that would be to flex the resources of the Brotherhood of Steel. Show everyone they are as great as they claim to be. At least that'll be the first step. To get people to forget about the Purge. I forgot about that, yep. Anyway, talk to the people of the Pit. See if you can convince them through persuasion, gifts, or just clean water. That things will get better. I can tell them I have another plan. Does it involve 12 gauge? Oh really? Let's hear it. Challenge him to a fight in the arena. I bet I can take him out silently and no one would know. We have options. As Yes Man would say. I bet I can take him out silently. That's a risky plan, but I suppose it is possible. It's a little too dirty, but I doubt Warner would do things any cleaner. Go ahead and take your shot. Be warned, if you get caught, this whole thing is blown. As far as anyone is concerned, I had nothing to do with it. You kill him without being detected. Ooh, where's he going? Good thing I prepared this sniper.
Not a good idea.
Damn it, he just went for cover. Oh no. Actually, I'm gonna go for the... That's just too easy. Alright, let's see how he fares in the arena. I'm being serious, that was just too easy. I think I came too prepared. We'll do the arena. I challenge him to a fight in the arena, a fight to the death. You want to fight him in the arena? Such a crazy idea, but it could work. Go ahead and challenge Werner. I'll be shocked if he agrees to it. But he may be prideful enough to fight you. Good luck, I'll be watching. Yeah, taking him out stealthily is just... at least in my opinion, too easy because I came really prepared.
How's it going?
Werner, I challenge you to a fight in the arena. What, you want to fight me? What are you, stupid? You really think I would waste my time on you? Well, I guess today's your lucky day. I'll see you in the arena. Oh. I'll give him a chance.
Got you tied, huh?
And it's over. And for good measure, make sure he never comes back. Right, it just kind of took me there, but yeah, we made it out in the end. So there's a lot of options, which is actually really cool. It's just that they're all kind of too easy, and I gave them the chance to really hammer it on me the whole time. But, yeah, didn't really work out in the end. What in the world is this? It's just like a bedroom. Oh. Got like 3 beds. Yeah, there was a lot more options than I expected. You can fight them in the arena, take them out discreetly, or just convince people. Hello again. Yeah, Werner's no longer a problem. Werner won't be missed, but I'm sure there will be still some people around here calling him a hero. But anyway, thank you for your help. You've definitely proven you care about the well-being of this city despite everything. Pitt has gone through a lot. Promise me you'll do right by her and her people. Invest in the Pit. Okay, we gotta head back. Okay. Is it a citizen investment? It is 9,600. Through a carefully enacted plan, the Pit has been brought into the sphere of the Brotherhood of Steel with very little resistance. Much of the city remains intact since the rule of Asher. However, there still remains much work that needs to be done in order to truly revive the city's lost industry. Cover the caps. After much work, we've reconstructed it into an impressive industrial center. Most raiders have fled. The stability. Fled the stability in search of chaos. Okay. And the living quality for the slaves has increased significantly. Tales of the city, full of work and safety, has attracted migrant workers from across the wasteland despite the dangers posed by the pollution, radiation, and terrifying diseases. The resident of Asher, named Haven, now stands as the headquarters of the Brotherhood of Steel in the Pit. Do not rename it. That it? Oh. Since the Pit's integration into the Brotherhood, many former slaves are enlisting in the Order of Footmen to continue the fight against tyranny and enslavement. Some of these recruits bear the scars of living in the Pit, from the form of all sorts of cancers, infections, and all sorts of terminal maladies that plague the polluted city. Knowing that their time alive is limited, they're some of the fiercest fighters in the Brotherhood. Liberators can now be recruited. Liberator combat armor. Oh wow, it's just like his armor. Now let me check. I notice you can keep track of how many operations you've done. Yeah, I've done them all. Yeah. There's only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 operations. Water. What's the one for Emancipation? Okay, it just says the Pit. Craft junk rounds from scrap metal. Okay. Interesting. On to the other side of this one. Alright, now on to the harder side of it. I reverted the hard save to this one, just after taking everything. Yes, Sentinel, how is everything going? Enough negotiating. The Pit needs another Scourge. Are you sure that's a good idea? The Brotherhood invasion will seem like the easiest solution, but that will be insurmountable. And even after the invasion is finished, the cost of reconstructing the Pit will be astronomical. Decided it needs to be scourged once more. Yes, sir. I guess I better get out of here before the fireworks start.
We've got company! Over there! Get up!
Oh, what is it? Begin the Scourge. Oh, it's just Werner. Now, we'll be back for you. Confirm selection, payment of 2,710. Oh my god. Yeah. Knight Floyd, Knight Nunez. Also, yes, we are playing without the Titans of the New West mod. ever since the last episode, and it just chose to crash on me a whole bunch. Yeah. Turns out, if you don't have something that can display models properly, the game just crashes. That's what ended up happening all that last episode, so
Hello, sir.
yeah. Navigation, my office. Now let's see about this Scourge. I'll get to employ 12 gauge. Operation Second Scourge. Attempts to take the city through negotiations have proven unfruitful. It is unlikely the Pitt will bend to the Brotherhood without excessive use of force. The only option remains is to completely smash the resistance within the city and to purify its streets of the mutants and raiders which reside there. It is time for the second Scourge of the Pitt. I thought it said, talk to Paladin Rorschach. I was like, huh?
Sir?
I thought that guy got taken out by Dr. Manhattan. Ooh. Ooh, bright light. Oh my god, that armor. Looking quite nice. Hello, Sentinel. Brotherhood has commenced its invasion of the Pitt and the city in its complete and total chaos. As of right now, our primary objective is to secure the individual known as Marie. Furthermore, in the wake of this chaos, hordes of deranged and rabid wild men have descended upon the city. Pushing them out is also our priority. Lastly, there are 2 hollow disks the Brotherhood needs to secure. The research on Marie and the industrial mainframe codes. Good luck, Sentinel. Eliminate the wild men, secure the industrial mainframe codes. Alright. We've got to take out literally everything between downtown and Haven. Let's get to it.
Help me!
Oh. Where did you come from? Stay down, Werner. Werner followed me from... Okay, didn't know that could happen. Yeah, so I fast traveled away after leaving Pitt downtown, and I guess he was trying to follow me, so that's just really cool.
What do you need, sir?
Okay, waited until we can actually see things. Would you look at that orange colored awful sky. Here we go. Oh my god.
Over there, get contact.
Oh. Oh, we're enemies to everyone. Okay. What? X27 leveled up. Good on him. Oh my god, I'm making a left turn. I'm making a left turn. Who are you? Oh, oh, we're also just taking Noah out straight up. Oh. Too bad I've got so much good karma, it really doesn't matter. Liberator combat armor, I'll be taking that also. Now, Medea. Oh. I'll just be taking that. Also, why is it turned the complete opposite way? Also, the ambient sounds stay, so that's kind of funny. Jesus, what's going on? Alright, uptown. Uptown funk. Alright, there's like 6 here. And this leads into the Haven, so... Oh my god, that lagged. Also, where are you going? Footman Nunez, you're crazy. Oh, there's still some raiders here. Switch to Fat Man Nuke Launcher. Do it. Let one off. Not in here, not in here. Oh god, not in here. Okay, let's see if... Yeah, let's see what you do. Oh, please, no. Oh, my. Oh, please don't. Any more? Okay. Heard a loud help. With Stimpack. Make sure you stay down. Also, who cares? There we go. God, okay. Okay, you still have the nuke. Give a stimmy. It won't really matter what I give him here. Alright. I'm gonna switch to your plasma defender. And, there. Yeah, I was expecting her to shoot it and then blow us all up so I can get something funny, but that didn't happen. Also, hello. Oh. Oh. Aw. Guess I'll take that as well. I didn't notice anything that was going on here. Wait, are both of your legs crippled? No, you're just walking slow.
Hello, sir.
Dude, look at the chaos. And I don't feel bad about any ounce of it.
Help me!
Oh yeah, I never came back in here, so there is actual, like, enemies to fight.
For Asher's glory!
Really? He's dead. Shouldn't be fighting for his glory.
For Asher's
Anyway.
Hostile!
That takes care of that.
Ooh.
Well, that's the end of that.
Alright. Oh. Oh. Well, that's kind of funny. Sandra's research notes. Oh. Well, we've got everything, right? Oh, we've got to go back into Uptown. I think we've got to go into the power station or something. Dude, so much chaos. Also, I realize this assumes that Asher is alive. Or simply the DLC was not started yet. Kind of feels that way. That's what it kind of feels like. It's either the DLC never started, or you sided with Asher. That's what it feels like. Because I bet you the marker would be completely different.
Ain't none of my business. Damn, it's a fight!
Oh, would you look at that? Oh, never mind. Oh. Wait, what armor is that? It is my favorite version of that armor. Taking that. Also, bypass module. There we go. All of our missions are done. There we go. All the objectives are done. We don't really have to stay here. Dear God. Oh, it's just Aiden. I don't know how they did it, but they put the steel saw through his chest. That it? Oh, I was supposed to do the objectives one at a time? Is that what you're telling me? I guess that's everything, Sentinel. The NATO and the Holodesk and Marie have been sent back to Castle Lyons. With the wild men pushed back, my men will continue to clean up the city and prepare it for Brotherhood integration. I guess that's all that's left, is for you to head back to Castle Lyons and invest in the pit. Whenever there's enough caps for it, of course. Can't imagine cleaning up a mess like this will become that cheap. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. Wonder how much this is going to cost. Is it a military investment? No. It's a civilian one. Okay. 19,800. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the difference. Do you want to destroy everything and everyone in a place? Well, here's your consequence. It's going to cost you a ton of caps. 19,800 to be exact. After the second Scourge, the pit lies in absolute ruin. Much of the population has either fled or been utterly decimated by the Brotherhood's razing of the city. Despite the damage that has been done, the city may yet still be reconstructed into the center of an industrial might, albeit on a higher price tag. Alright, give me a moment to gamble. Y'all can stay here. Alright. After about 2-ish days in-game, right? Give or take, I'm not actually sure, I didn't check. I have just over 21,000. I think it was 19,800? 19,900? I'm not sure. Okay. The pit, okay, it was 19,800. Over the 15,000 cap difference. After much work, the pit has been reconstructed into an impressive industrial center. Tales of a city full of work and safety has attracted migrant workers from across the wasteland despite the dangers posed by the pollution, radiation, and terrifying diseases. The former residence of Asher has named the Haven has now stands as the headquarters. The Brotherhood operations in the pit. Would you like to rename it? No. And that is, I think, the last operation. Ooh. Scourge Knights are some of the most skilled physicians in the Brotherhood of Steel. They're highly trained and knowledgeable about the troglodyte degeneration contagion, and as such, Scourge Knights are quick to notice the earliest signs of the disease. However, the only treatment they prescribe is death for an individual carrying TDC and other mutant disease. Or any other mutant disease, I should say. Scourge Knights can be recruited from the troop terminal. Your relation with the reformist faction has now dropped a rank. You are no longer allowed to use the... Okay. Your relations with the reformists has dropped. Did I actually just bring it up to... Yeah. Both sides were like up, down. Okay, that's actually amazing. Any other investments I can make? No, I don't think so. I think those are the last operations, but give me a moment. I gotta see online, actually, because now I'm like, what do I do? Alright, well, I took the moment to look it up. No, there aren't any more operations other than Emancipation or the Scourge as the last ones you can do, which isn't actually that bad. So let's just layer.add item 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 F, and we'll just do 70 and 3 zeros. Let's see what happens if I just spam away at the investment menu. Okay, I spammed away. Only get 2 of these. Raider camp in the northern trade route at the abandoned diner, Grizzly Diner. Eliminate the leader Dot. And then... Okay. Interesting. We just added... Yeah, kill the raider bounties. Yeah, also I've broken the Sentinel Journal, because usually you click, but do you right click? You do, okay. Well, I guess I'll just, well, leave this off here as the pseudo finale of this, because I have no idea what else is gonna be there, because I'm still on, what was it? Rebuild the Capital 3.05, and the newest version I think has some reworks. But yeah, I have to retool this mod list anyway, so I definitely am making this the final episode for now of Rebuild the Capital. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, maybe hit the bell, send notifications while you like my content, want to see more of it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.